Aloha, howdy, hi. Today's episode is really special. I dedicated this entire video to just the upper mods graduation. You can jump around to your favorite student or listen to them all because they're all my favorites and just talk about their appreciation. Honestly, I'm so proud of each and every one of my classmates, and I can't wait to join you. Only one more module for me, and I will be standing right beside y'all, kicking ass, taking names, and helping people live a more pain-free life. I'm so proud of you. And without further ado, here is NHI's graduation.
We started the process. So it's very quick, not that much. Okay? If they would like to say things, I'm welcome to. If they don't want to, that's okay. I think they've said enough through the ANMT program about questions. I think we're done. Just give me my stuff and let me get out of it. Okay? So they all already got their diplomas, so we're just giving them an inaugural speech from Nessa. First, I would like to introduce a graduate of the ANMT program, a healthcare educator, Killian. Congratulations, sir. There you go. Would you like to say anything you can? If not, it's up to you.
Well, I just want to really thank Joe. It's been just the most amazing, inspiring instructor. Someone to truly stand out in my entire life. Just the amount of care and love that he puts into what he does. And yeah, you know, he's gotten mad sometimes. He's got, you know, but we've had a lot of laughs, and it's just been a real joy, you know, to be in his class, and an honor as well to be in his class, because he's great. He's great at what he does, you know. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm only great because you all guys to school, so I'm only feed off you all because you all don't learn. That's the most important. I can talk to the wall, but the wall won't talk back. That's the most important thing. So, you know, inquisitive minds always want to learn, and that's the most important thing. And with these students, you know, the questions that we get asked and so forth and so on. That's what feeds me to facilitate each one of these students and to make them go further, understand the process. You know, they're way above the beyond onto the expectations of what they want to learn and what they can do to help facilitate people through the pain management. Congratulations. Alrighty. So, as an ANMT graduate with a healthcare, Jonathan, Adam, congratulations. Woo! You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'll keep this short. I know we're all pretty hungry for lunch and whatnot, but this exactly. This program has really impacted everything. Really shaped how I approach massage. Going from core program into this, I've been about 6 months massaging, and most of the time people are saying, "Wow, I've never been massaged there. I've never been touched." This is wow, and so it's really good material. But beyond just the material and whatnot, I'm really thankful for you, Mr. Day. You are someone who really cares about the students, about learning about the material as a whole, and then that the students get the material and they're learning it in the best way that they can. That's something you can't really put a price on. You can give teachers lots of money, they can really like what they teach, but if they don't care what the students, how the students are doing, how they're integrating it, it falls flat. And you are, as far as I can see, one of the jewels and treasures here at NHI. And I am so glad that you started when right about then I was starting here as well. And I got to go through the program with you. It wasn't just, okay, the last 3 months, oh, that was cool, but really had me formed and shaped. I'm really grateful for that. So thank you so much. And thank you everyone for being here, for all the support. Students who are going through the program with each other. We're always there for each other in small little ways and some of the bigger ways as well. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. So, you know, with Jonathan and Adam, we'll go into, you know, pull them through the process. We got some ups and downs, and that's the thing of the 4-letter word called life, right? We have ups and downs, and so I'm glad that he came back, finished off, was on that tightrope situation. So I'm like, listen, son, boy, whatever, you need to be on this tightrope here, or you know what I mean? Also getting on that concept. Like, you know, I look at these students as my own children. I'm not married, don't have children. So, hearing that makes, I don't know, you're proud of mom, so that's yours, not mine. So, but it's learning that ability to understand that, you know, never been married, don't have children. These are the kind of children that I like to facilitate, to teach, because they want to learn, right? And they kind of look at me as a grandpa, so I appreciate that. And so I'll take that. So it's grain of aspects and so forth and so on. So they always say the people that have less hair on top and more hair on the bottom are more wiser than anybody else. So, and I always say grass doesn't grow on a busy street, so you all are lazy. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. All right, and next one that we have an advanced neuromuscular therapist and certification in the healthcare provider. We have Ms. Tiffany. Proud of you. You're very welcome.
Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate it. And thank you all for my classmates. Appreciate you guys for all your help and support throughout our tough journey, because it was not easy. And for our TA, Kristen, thank you for your help as well. It was amazing. Where do I start?
Nowhere. No, I'm kidding.
From day one, you've been more than patient, caring, loving. You're meticulous in the details on each one of us is shaping us in our way of life. We all have our lane and what we're good at, and we made sure that we stayed to that. We made sure we was true to ourselves. And I greatly appreciate you for that. And
anytime. Because that's my job, is to make sure they stay in there, right? So sometimes they go this way, sometimes they go this way. You know what I mean? So sometimes now these days you got people text messaging, and I was like, these people swerve like this. And I was like, get off your phone, just drive and stay in that lane. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing like with these young fellas here and young ladies that they sometimes veer off this way. It's like, no, we got to go this way, right? We got to stay in this lane so you guys complete, do what you need to do, give your meticulous and so forth and so on. So, but I appreciate that because you allow me to facilitate you all to keep you in that lane so you're not going this way. Sometimes people, as instructors, just allow you to veer that way and you go, okay, find your own way. Well, in this world, it's very hard to really try to find your own way unless you have people that help instruct you into that way and understand. This is the way that you need to go to understand to help facilitate this. Because I always tell the students, I'd rather have you learn the mistakes in here instead of the 4-letter word out there, which is called life, which will eat you alive. And so you guys have all done that. I appreciate that. If you're all my children, then I'll be very proud. You didn't strain and go this way and so forth and so on. So very proud. So congratulations. And last, advanced neuromuscular therapist and healthcare provider, Karen Rodriguez. Congratulations. Being pregnant, it's so hard. She goes, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, oh, don't drop in the program. She said, no, I'm pregnant. I was like, okay, we can handle that. Congratulations. Proud of you. Good job. Very good job.
I feel like I signed up for this program without kind of knowing what I was kind of getting myself into. I didn't even know who the instructor was. I was just like, let's do it. It sounds cool. It was actually the program that got me to come to the school in the first place. I just needed to take the baby steps up until I got here. I remember I had a few times during the program where you substituted for us, and I just was like so excited to have you be an instructor of ours. I felt like I was just learning so much, and even if it wasn't, just made learning exciting. And so I feel like for this program, although it was hard and a lot of content, a lot of things to wrap your head around, I felt always excited to learn. And just any conversation I had with you, I felt like I just learned so much. So I really appreciate that and the care that you gave to all of us. And like Tiffany said, it was very unique and tailored to our needs. So yeah, I feel like I've learned secrets. And you're definitely the standard. The goal is to be able to point at something and know what it is and just fascinate people's minds, and just my clients are like, how do you know? And I'm like, oh, I have a great instructor. And I'm like, they really absolutely, their minds are blown when I talk to them about the little things. It's so complex that you don't want to overwhelm them with information, but it's been awesome. It's been great. I'm kind of sad that it's over, but
you can always come in. I'm here, Kristen's here, the rest of your classmates and stuff, and you never leave, right? And so that's the most important thing. It's not like you're one and done, right? It's all communicate with me, do what you need to do, questions, specifically like that. I'm always open about that. Kristen bothers me like midnight. I'm asleep. No, I'm kidding. But that's the thing that you don't stop learning, and that's the most important thing in life, that you don't stop learning. Once you stop learning, forget it. Once you stop moving, forget it. Everything slowly starts to decline. I don't want you all to not decline. I want you guys to into knowledge. So I appreciate that.
yeah, that's a great experience.
Good, I'm glad that you came back. I was like, too much, but no, you did. Just wanted to say I'm very proud of all of you. I couldn't be here without you all. That's the number one thing. For the students that couldn't make it, I know they're doing some type of situation to make sure. Most important thing, don't stop learning. Keep on educating. One most important thing that I always know that from IDP role, once the brain stops learning, you start to decline. 5% every single day of your brain capacity. So with the knowledge that's out there, especially in the massage therapy field, it's so much, but you have to make sure the knowledge is precise of what you do. and understanding how you do what you need to do with your body. That's why when Ms. Karen says, yeah, that's the point right there, okay, well, how do you know? Well, when somebody's been doing it for a long period of time, you know, right? And then again, just taking the information, giving it to you all to do things that you need to get out there. I call them my little minions. No, I'm kidding. I didn't even know what a minion was until I start teaching some of these classes when they start putting minions on the gifts or gifts. What is it? Gifts, thank you. Tell how old I am. But on that notice, I just wanted to congratulate all of you. Thank you so much for coming to the ANMT program. It's been my honor and pleasure to facilitate you all. Remember, the facilitation is not done. You can contact me on Teams or contact that you want. And just keep learning. That's the most important thing, right? Don't stop. Because there's so much. You guys are just hitting the tip of the iceberg in 6 months in an advanced program. Keep on going. I get to see where you guys are in a year from now after you guys are graduating in some different situations. Okay? If you stop learning, know what you do. So on that note, I would like for you to stand up. I would like to give a congratulations and also by the University of California and me, and you guys are all certified neuromuscular therapists and health educators from NHI, and I appreciate you all. Go out there and change the world by the means of what you guys do. Reduce the pain that everybody does have so they can feel better. Because that's what we do, right? And then, as Ms. Sench always says, kill it, kill it, kill those trigger points. They kill it. So, if everybody can stand up, we have